Aga sa Ilocos. Good morning to each and everyone. So you're greeting me with a smile. That's a positive way of starting this convention. Father Jun Biray, the president of the Ateneo de Naga University, Dr. Ronald Likay, the chair of the Ateneo de Naga University Psychology Department, Ms. Sulin Chum, founder and CEO of the Asian Center for Applied Positive Psychology. Welcome to Naga. And also, that is based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And Ms. Shaen Yo, founder of the Positive Psychology, founder of Positive Psychology, and based in Singapore. Educators, practitioners, counselors and students, warm Naga smiles, and welcome to An Maugmang Lugar. In English, a happy place. So everything is positive. When I say smiles, Naga Smiles to the World, which is a new branding for Naga, it stands for See Naga, Meet in Naga, Invest in Naga, Live in Naga, Experience Naga, and Study in Ateneo de Naga University, the center of positive psychology in the country. The people of Naga indeed rejoice in having each and every one of you as honored and special guests of our city. We are delighted that you have chosen our city through Ateneo de Naga University as venue for the first ever national convention on positive psychology. We are indeed honored to share this important milestone in your careers and lives with this convention's theme, Potentials Grounding Positive Psychology in the Educational Practice. To be very honest with you, I do not know what that means. But in the course of the convention, everyone will be enlightened about what grounding means, meaning, well, I will just make a wild guess, making it one of the fundamentals of education or teaching in the classroom or elsewhere to be able to impart knowledge to our students, or whether in the academy or even in the private sector and industry. The use of positive psychology is indeed very important. Even in the way we manage the city government of Naga, there is a lot of positive psychology or psychology that should be integrated in the way we manage things on a day-to-day basis. The Human Resource Management Office of the city government of Naga is very busy in implementing ways and means to enhance productivity and to motivate our employees to become productive. So there are a lot of methods of doing that, to be very strict or to impose disciplinary action or even penalty pursuant to existing laws and regulations. And of course, side by side with it, to introduce positive psychology in the way we deal with our employees, with our people, and even with our clientele. Given the limited resources of the city government of Naga, and in the midst of the economic condition that our people find themselves in, and not only in Naga but also in the entire country, as a third world country. But rest assured that Filipinos always smile, which is a sign of positive thinking. Even here in Naga, I came out with 10 little things and again you should do. Number one, those from Naga, is think positive and say positive things about Naga. Why? I want that the culture in our city should always be positive. If you want to criticize the way we run the local government. If you want to criticize the way we manage the affairs of our government, if you want to criticize the way we manage our people so that they will become productive, then criticize us, but give us alternative, concrete solutions so that we will be guided to be better and become better as public servants. The use of positive psychology, particularly in the academic setting, is also very important. Well, of course, we have the grades. If you fail, then you will take the subject again. If you have a low grade in the first grading period, then there's a lot of things that you should do and catch up to be able to improve on your performance as students. But it's not all about the student. The main bulk of being able to be effective as an educator lies in the teacher, and how the teacher can utilize positive psychology to be able to motivate his or her students to be more productive, to be more interested, and to perform the best way he can in the best way he knows how. This is supposed to be a welcome remarks, right? So I'll go back to my main topic. It has led the way to an increase in knowledge and the development of better techniques by which to educate students. The applicability of research done on positive psychology by esteemed institutions such as the Asian Center for Applied Positive Psychology that has pioneered in this very important field in modern day life. We are very fortunate that they are here in Naga to be able to share with us their experiences on how they were able to succeed in improving interest, in being able to motivate others to change things for the better. And I salute the Ateneo de Naga Department of Psychology for pioneering in this effort to be able to take a closer and serious look on psychology in general and positive psychology in particular, to be able to be more effective in teaching the students to be the best students they can ever be. It is through the sharing of research findings that positive psychology continues to gain ground as a powerful and effective tool that can be used in educational practice. As a relatively new branch of psychology, positive psychology is focused on the immense potential of the human mind and how to effectively nurture talent, creativity, and genius in each and every person. I personally believe that every person has talent. Every person is creative. Every person has some genius in him that others do not have. Rather than merely relying on psychology as a means to treat illness, positive psychology makes use of techniques, research, and theory to help make lives more fulfilling. Through scientific method, which lies at the core of psychology, positive psychology aims to help improve human development through the very ideas and principles of psychology. With positive psychology's emphasis on the future rather than the past. Using the past as a basis to become better today and in the future. And on the positive experiences that each and every one of us undergoes. And with the understanding that a fulfilling life can be achieved through a combination of high emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and the idea that society plays a crucial role in helping people live fulfilling lives, there is only a bright future for one's chosen field. Your convergence here in Naga these next 2 days will shed more light on the role of positive psychology in the academy in particular. This will lead to important realizations that may ultimately lead to the adoption of practices that will benefit our educational system and students. In a country like ours, like the Philippines, where we have very constricted budget for education, very limited resources to be able to put the public educational system at par with the resources of the private educational system, then there is sense in using, for the government to make full and maximum use of positive psychology to make up for the limitations in resources, to be able to motivate small kids to be better students and achievers. We in the city government of Naga are very hopeful and positive that through the psychology departments of the different colleges and universities in the country, and through your collaboration with government institutions engaged in educating particularly our children who are the future of our country, can make a difference in how teaching can be better, not through the use of financial resources, but merely through the simple use of positive teaching method through positive psychology. And it is my dream that the deprivation of young kids belonging to poor families will not result in the deprivation of the best quality education that they are entitled to as citizens of this country. We are glad, and this is a challenge to each and every one of you who have come over here to Naga to attend this convention, that you have chosen our humble city for the historic milestone in the field of positive psychology. Rest assured that with the little knowledge that I have on positive psychology, that you may have learned something, and you will always be supportive of the results that this convention will yield, and those results will lead each and every one of us to become better teachers, psychologists, and changers of the future of our children. So thank you very much, and good morning.